Hey everybody, how's it going? This is Dollars and Cents with David and Karlo.
What's going on, everyone?
I'm sure you guys are wondering yourselves,
what are we doing here? Huh? Different angle, man. What's going on?
It's different, way of kind of having these conversations with you guys. But ultimately, that was the concept and the reason for show number 12 today was just to actually have a conversation with our viewers, with the people on the other side of the screen. Myself and Karlo just kind of jumped on, started talking about, IU index universal life insurance policies and annuities. And you're like, the hell, who the hell are these guys?
Who am I listening to?
Who am I listening to? So I just thought it'd be kind of cool to face the camera and kind of go at a different angle and kind of introduce ourselves to you, let you know a little bit about ourselves, and ultimately kind of where our future is headed, or where we're projecting on going with these shows and with our businesses together. And so I just thought it'd be kind of a different show for us, and hopefully you guys have fun with it. So I'm going to start off kind of asking Karlo, give us a little bit about your background. Tell us about yourself. Where'd you grow up? And,
Yeah, absolutely. So one thing why David and I connected is we're both from the South Bay. So I'm born and raised here in Chula Vista, California. I was born in Bay General Hospital, which is now Scripps, there right off of 3rd Avenue in Chula Vista, downtown. I grew up in San Isidro, right there on the border. Went to La Mirada Elementary. I used to be able to walk to TJ, right? Jump on the trolley at the Bayer station, go to La Bodeguita. I grew up in very low middle class. My family didn't have a lot. Very Hispanic dominated area. My mom's from TJ, my dad's from Puerto Rico, and just grew up here and loved it. Didn't know we didn't have anything. I love San Diego. This is I was in the Marine Corps for 15 years.
Thank you for your service.
Right. So yeah, when I graduated high school, didn't know what I want to do with my life. So I joined the Marine Corps, and I did that for 15 years, and I traveled all over the world. And even after all my travels, and I've seen some very beautiful places, there's just no place like San Diego to me, and to me, the South Bay just has, I decided to, my wife is also from San Isidro. Shout out to Anna Salgado. We've been together 22 years.
What's up, Anna?
Right. And she is my business partner in life and in business. We have 2 daughters together, Zoe and Lily, and we do everything together. So yeah, I've been in this industry for about 20 years. So I got started here when I was 25, didn't know anything about anything. That was a journey in and of itself. I went through multiple companies. I failed a whole lot at this game. So those of you that work in the insurance industry, 90% turnover rate in this industry, most people don't make it past 2 years. 90% of agents quit. If you can make it past the 2 years, your chances of succeeding in this industry dramatically increase past 90%, because most of your competition is a 2-year agent, right. Or less. But yeah, thanks for asking that question.
Yeah, no doubt. And I've known Karlo a couple years now. For those who don't know, we actually live on the same block.
3 houses from each other.
3 houses from each other. We started talking because our youngest daughters were attending Tiffany Elementary, and
they became friends.
And yeah, we just started kind of talking. It just kind of started, hey, what's up, bro? And then we really started talking about industry. And this is where this idea blossomed, and really where this show kind of came into play. Yeah. But I've known Karlo's background, but maybe I not necessarily had forgotten about it. But shoot, we live very similar lives.
Yeah.
So, I'm born and raised in South San Diego. My family's from Tijuana as well. I'm first generation American. Went to Nestor Elementary, Southwest Junior High, Southwest High School. Most of my youth was living on Oro Vista or Tocayo Avenue, and then I'd moved to off of Darien-Mart Road. So those of us from the South know what's up.
Yeah.
And now we live in Chula Vista. So, but you hit the nail on the head. There's no place like home. I've had the opportunity to travel a lot with my wife as well, but as much as we love to leave, we love coming back more.
Yes, absolutely.
And industry-wise, same thing. I graduated from Southwest, went to Southwestern College, and then from there, I was at a crossroads. I was in the process of getting into like X-ray technician. I was gonna go work. I already had a job at the hospital lined up at Scripps. And then I took this fork in the road just as a temporary job, getting into mortgages. And from there on, I took off, started as a loan processor, worked my way up into originating loans, did that for 10 years, met my wife at a mortgage company. And then her and I got into real estate and been in real estate for the past 14 years now. Her and I have been together since day one, working in this industry. Again, wouldn't kind of change that for the world. So very different similarities, 2 daughters as well. We live 3 doors down from each other. So I'm like, where you been all my life, Carlo?
I know, brother. Right. I know. Did we
No,
just
but-
become best friends?
Yeah,
Right?
seriously. But and so that's a little bit about ourselves. And we want to kind of give you guys a little insight on what we do and how we do this. And just to talk a little bit more or elaborate on what we're doing is that we're now housed in office off of 3rd Avenue, downtown Chula Vista. We moved there. My company moved there about a year ago. I was up in Eastlake for a while. We moved to downtown Chula Vista strategically because there's so much growth happening in that area, that side of town. With the Gaylord Hansen project that's being built on J Street, to all the new restaurants and bars opening up on 3rd. For those of you who are familiar with the mall on 8th Street, Sears was torn down and they're building condos up in that area. There's so much growth happening on the west side right now. And I think it's and rightfully so. That has always been the heart of Chula Vista, and it's really nice to see that there's a lot of things that are going to be happening for that side of town. And so we're very happy to be at our spot that we're at right now. We're looking forward to growing with the community, and where this show comes into play, dollars and cents. We wanted to bring value to the community, and really show that people in our demographic, different ways of growing their money, protecting their money, because it's not really a topic that comes into play,
Yeah, we're what we call, I think, the Latino population right now, what we call new money, right? We're realizing these rules and laws and things that we could apply for. Look, I'm the product of migrant parents who knew nothing about these things, and just a dreamer wanting to do something with my life, work for myself, and become an entrepreneur. And learn about money, how money works. And, now that we're here, it's just what a great time to be alive in 2024, that me as a Latino could run a financial services and own a financial services company. And, now, it's so interesting as I talk to a lot of families who have migrant parents, right? That was a skeptical generation 20 years ago about this industry. I don't trust all that stuff. I don't even trust banks.
Mattress.
Well, yeah. And now we're educated, right? We're more Americanized, and we're now going back to our migrant parents. It's like, hey, you need to wake up to understanding capitalism and investing in all these rules that we've never applied that can help our family get to the next level.
Well, truth be told, for those in our generation, coming up with those types of parents, most of us don't really have a great concept of how to do this, and we're not teaching this to the younger generation,
Yes.
or to our sons and daughters, because it's so important. Unfortunately, still not taught in schools, and so the more information that we can pass on to them, or first inform ourselves and then pass on to them, I think that's where we kind of cut that cord and really start on a better trajectory to be able to grow our families, our wealth. For me, as a real estate agent, real estate is the easiest way to grow generational wealth. But what do you do once you have that? And how do you protect it? And how are there other ways to do that aside from real estate? And this is where these conversations are coming from. And so, I thought it would be important for us to kind of, talk to you all personally, to give you a little bit about our background, but really talk about kind of where we're headed.
Yeah, we're just look. I think we relate most to our clients. We're cut from the same cloth, and we want to be able to go back. And I think the reason why we settled in the South Bay is because we're so rooted there. And to see, we were just talking about East Lake and where we live in that area and how much has flourished over the last 10, 15 years, and where the future is for the South Bay. And just to be a part of that, to be able to cement ourselves and add value to our community where we grew up is just really exciting. I have a question for you, and I think just to really bring it home is, what do you love most about what you do?
Helping families. I just to give you an idea on the way that myself and Angela work together. We're both in real estate, obviously, but she kind of for our team handles all the listings or the sales for the families that are looking to sell their property, and I've always worked with buyers. And I've done that strategically, selfishly for myself because I'm getting goosebumps right now. I still love getting the warm and fuzzy goosebumps and seeing somebody's face light up when I hand over those keys to kids. I love that. I love serving our military community as well. The most, rightfully so, the people who should be buying homes because they defend this land, they should own a piece of this land as well. San Diego, especially South County San Diego, having 32nd Naval, Coronado, having two of the three largest bases in San Diego County, such a large military community, being able to help them buy a house out here has been my pleasure and my honor serving that community as well. And it's just something that I selfishly took on. And I said, hey, let me handle the buyers. I'll be out there showing property. Plus, gets me out of the office.
I can attest to them, guys, and this is not just to put a plug in there for them, but I've referred, my personal clients and friends to David and Angela, and they are just, their bedside manner, their ability, their attention to detail, the way they walk a client through, the patience that they have, it's rare, and look, not to throw the real estate industry on blast, it's dime a dozen, right? When I've met with realtors, but when you have someone that they have the experience that they do, it's good to work with power couples, right? You got a husband and wife team they run a family and a business together. I like that dynamic, and it's fantastic, right? So I'll ask myself that question is kind of why I love what I do. Same, I've always wanted to I want to be of value, right? And to me, being a business owner is what really wakes me up in the morning is adding value to someone's life. And you're like, thank you, Karlo. Thank you so much for teaching me this. Thank you. It just, you're right. That it gives me that drive. It scratches that itch. I feel like I'm making a contribution to something bigger than myself, which is what I learned from the Marine Corps. Be a part of something that's bigger than you. And, that whole saying is if you help enough other people get what they want, long-term, you'll get what you want. And I live by that, and I love that I get to do this, with my wife, shout out to Anna. She holds it down with our daughters, but she's also very much involved in running the operations of our company and the fact that we can do this together. And I've come to this realization, and I could be off, but just based on my experience and observation, I've learned that successful couples that work together, because I get people, how do you work with your wife? Isn't that hard? I can never do that. Me and my wife are night and day, but our differences are so complementary, right? Because what she's really good at, I suck at, right? And vice versa. And it's just such a gift to be able to work with your partner. It's brought our marriage stronger. It's brought our relationship with our kids stronger. We have a family unit. And I see that with David and Angela. I shout out to Angela because she was, when we were first talking about this.
She's the one that put us
She
together.
instigated. She's like, you guys should talk. You guys need to work on something. I think you guys could do something. And I was like, yeah, maybe we could do something, right? Yeah. So awesome.
Yeah, shout out to our better halves for sure. They are the backbone and the foundation that allows us to do the things that we do. And we're truly blessed. Myself and Karlo are truly blessed to do the things that we do to help the families that we can help, to work with our spouses, to be in the area that we're in. And we want to continue to be of service to you all out there who are hanging out with us and watching these videos. And ultimately, we just want to, are coming from a place of service. If you decide to not do anything with us, but we're able to show you something, that's all we want to do.
Yeah. Again, we made our call to action, guys, where we don't do business on a first appointment. We're not here to push anything down your throat or sell you anything. We don't know your situation, so we say book a time with us. It's complimentary. Let us understand what your needs are, and let us show you the value that we have collaboratively to be able to help you in your situation to get to the next level financially, whatever that may be for you.
So we are and will continue to be doing quarterly events at the office in downtown Chula Vista. We have got trust issues. We have an event coming up the 7th, next Thursday at our office. Please be on the lookout for that on our socials. We have a first-time home buyer tap into home ownership class that we're going to be doing. We're talking about doing a financial class as well. You know, talking about tax-free income strategies at the office as well, that we can kind of elaborate and get more into that as well. So we're working on many different projects that we hope that you keep an eye out for those. They're all complimentary. And just bring a friend and family or share these videos with them. We hope that you find value with them.
Yes, guys. Look, we want to give you that knowledge, and knowledge is power, but it's only powerful if you apply it. And we want to give you the knowledge so you can apply it for yourself.
So on behalf of Energy Financial, on behalf of the Cardenas and Company Real Estate Group, on behalf of Realty One Group Pacific, on behalf of myself and Karlo, thank you guys again for hanging out with us, and please be on the lookout for more episodes. And I guess we'll see you on the next one.
Peace and love.